Hi guys. I'm going to make a slightly serious video today about something that I think really affects my life, and I think also affects a lot of people living in Rwanda, whether or not you were born here or whether or not you've moved here. You call Rwanda home. It's quite hard for me to talk about. I get a bit emotional. But I think it's something that not enough people do talk about. And I feel like it's something that, it affects so many people. I really feel that it's something that should probably be talked about more, at like the higher levels, the highest levels of government. I don't think ministers are doing enough over this. I think it's something that really does affect, your day-to-day well-being and, just, I guess, sense of national pride. And it is hard to talk about, but I feel like I have to talk about it because I've got a platform, and I just really hope that my voice can be heard. Because, I know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It's something that just everybody has suffered from for too long, for far too long now, and I think it has got to be addressed, just for the well-being of everybody, and I am, of course, I'm talking about chocolate. I'm talking about chocolate today. And the reason that I'm talking about chocolate today is because I bought this at Simba yesterday, and it is completely inedible. It smells like chalk. It's just, this is off. And this is such a frequent problem. I would say at least 50% of the times that I go out and buy chocolate, it is off. Like really badly off. And it's just getting to me because, everybody knows what it's like. You work hard, you take your money down the shop, you think you're going to get yourself a nice little treat that's just going to brighten your day up, and you get home and you've got this. I've even made a video before on how to try to make this edible. I did a video on how to make chocolate banana bread out of off chocolate because I was getting so much of it. I've had off chocolate from Simba. I've had it delivered by Tuma 250. I've bought it at Sharma's. I think Sour City is generally a little bit better about how they keep their chocolate, but I'm sure I've had it there as well. You just cannot guarantee it. And it was heartbreaking the other week because I bought my friend, she loves chocolate, so I bought her a package of chocolate, and in that were 3 Snickers bars, and I kept one for myself, and it was only after I given her that present that I opened my Snickers bar and I realised it was really badly off. Oh my god, it's so disappointing every single time. Rwanda, sort out your cold chain, mate. Sort out your cold chain. Selling people chocolate that looks like this, it just ain't on. It ain't. And I'd just given her what I was hoping would be a lovely present, and just knew that I'd given her something, it's gone on for too long. This problem has been going on for years and years and years. And you can take it back to the shop, but by the time that you've been to the shop, bought it, taken it home, opened it, gone back to the shop, explained the problem at the shop, you've spent more money and time than it's worth. And you're just going to get another bar of chocolate that is equally as bad. And it also raises questions for me about, the state of the other food that you're buying from those shops. Because I remember back in 2016, so a long time ago now, I got some sausages at Nakumat, which was a big superstore in UTC. It's not there anymore. It actually went bankrupt, which I'm quite sad about because it was a brilliant supermarket. And I don't think they went bankrupt over this particular issue, but it didn't help. I bought some sausages and I got them home and I went to open them like the next day, maximum 2 days later. and they were green, they were covered in mold. And when I took this up with Nakamat, they were like, well, they must have defrosted on the way home from the shop and that's why. And I was like, nah. And when I looked on the back, I realised that they were in date if they had been kept in a freezer, but they weren't in a freezer, they were in a chilled section and they were past the sell-by date. So anyway, that's a totally different tangent, but it makes me think, because if you bought sausages that look like this, it wouldn't be acceptable. If you bought, I don't know, tinned goods and you opened them and they were off, it wouldn't be acceptable. And so I don't understand why it's acceptable with chocolate. And I honestly believe that there are people in Rwanda who honestly think this is how chocolate should look because they've only ever seen it like this. This is not how chocolate should be. It shouldn't smell like that. It shouldn't look like that. It's literally, it's like chalk dust. It's horrific. It's inedible. And I think it's a national travesty. And I think something needs to be done about this for the good of the country. All right, I'm done now. Okay, bye.